Those are called the auras. And the word auras became a god called Asar when you rearrange it. And Asar personifies the being that embodies all of the auras. Just like we read earlier. The God slash man. Look at what Asar represent. He represent you as an interdimensional creature. That's what I keep telling y'all. The human is not a physical creature or a spiritual creature. It's a unique hybrid, which is a combination between them both. There's nothing like it. Not just humans, animals, the beings in this realm, they are interdimensional creatures. Part of them exists in the physical frequency, and part of them exists in what we call spiritual and physical. We're both of them. That is another way to say a physical slash spiritual creature is to say a god slash man, which is what Asar is. Quit believing in these priests and all of these spooky Pan-Africans trying to turn this shit to a religion. These were no real motherfuckers. These were superheroes and comic book characters that personify what we really are, what our soul really is on the inside. On the inside, we really some powerful motherfuckers. And if we can access that energy, they'll be trembling in their boots. But you know why we can't access the energy inside of us? Because we too busy worshiping Asar and Osiris and giving them all our energy. We're too busy worshiping Jesus and the doctor and the Baphomet and getting into weird mysticism and channeling our energy into weird stuff. And wonder why we only manifesting weird shit on the earth and hell on earth. This shit got in the way of us interpreting this thing right. We traded the knowledge of self for the knowledge of these gods. And I'd rather know about myself than about Christ. How that look that you can quote all them scriptures but don't know how your liver work? How that look that you worship a God and you know everything about that God and that God is a healer, but you don't know how to heal yourself. So you don't have no knowledge of self, but you got the knowledge of them scriptures. You know that Quran, you know that Torah. But when it come down to heal yourself, you got to go to the devil. Remember, you got to go to the same system you talk bad about. The knowledge of self trumps the knowledge of God any day. Self-consciousness trumps God consciousness any day. Tired of these folks. Tired of these folks. God consciousness come from Africa. Yeah, that's a bad thing.
Stupid.
Where did self-consciousness come from? Fuck the being conscious of God. Because you know what that turns into? Show me the scripture that said he walked on water. You don't believe he walked on water? What part of the Torah did? Because why? We want the knowledge of God and what God did. But God ain't real. God is the energy in you that you're failing to tap into because you got a superhero at the age of 52.